Could Ethereum be trading above $10,000 very soon after the Clarity Act gets passed? Well, I genuinely believe so, and Crypto Rover here breaks it down very nicely. So basically, he is saying that the passing of the Clarity Act will have the same positive impact for the price of Ethereum as when the Bitcoin ETFs finally got approved in 2022. So let me really explain this to you. So back in 2020, Bitcoin pumped almost $69,000. And then after it hit that all-time high, over the course of the next 2 years, it dipped all the way back down to bear market lows of $15,000 in 2022. And around that time, that's when the Bitcoin ETFs were finally approved. And as you can see, after that happened, Bitcoin started trending up again, and we hit an all-time high last year in 2025 of around $126,000. And that's mainly due to the Bitcoin ETFs being passed because we had a lot of institutional adoption, a lot of institutional money flowing into Bitcoin. So obviously that's going to pump the price of Bitcoin. And so obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum are different. You know, Ethereum is by far the most dominant blockchain for stablecoins, and stablecoins are going to have a huge role in our economy in the future. And since Ethereum is the main blockchain for stablecoins, we need that clarity. We need that clear legislation, the clear framework for blockchain technology, stable coins, digital assets, and Ethereum is the number one dog in that. And so I think the reason Ethereum has been lagging behind Bitcoin in price is because we don't have those clear guidelines for a blockchain like Ethereum. And so what Crypto Rover is saying, and what I agree with, is that once the Clarity Act is signed and we have those clear guidelines moving forward, those clear regulations moving forward, Ethereum is going to have a huge spike in price because it's just, everything's going to make sense for Ethereum and what it's building. And I completely agree. The passing of the Clarity Act will have the same positive impact for Ethereum as when the Bitcoin ETFs got passed and what that did for the price of Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I could be wrong, but I think this breakdown is very clear, and I think Ethereum is just in a gray area right now. And I think the Clarity Act gets it out of the gray area, and we'll know exactly what Ethereum will be able to do for us in the economy moving forward. And I think that's why a lot of people have held off in investing in Ethereum, because we don't have that clear regulation, those clear guidelines for it. So once the Clarity Act gets passed, I think this will be a huge bullish catalyst for Ethereum, to where we could see Ethereum pushing past that $10,000 mark we've all been waiting for. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. I really want to see Ethereum pump here soon. I know we've all been waiting for it, and yeah, we'll see what happens.